It's a small viola. Violas don't have a standard size. When you're a violinist, that's a pretty standard sized instrument, although there are smaller ones for students. But the full size is usually a standard size. Violas, because people come in different sizes. This is actually a very small one. It's not even 16 inches. It's barely above 15 inches, which is a very small instrument. It was once a larger instrument, cut down. I can't really tell you how big it was, but there's evidence on it. I can show you close up later what that is. But I actually tried playing an 18-inch viola, which is the largest viola I've ever seen, and I thought it could eat this one up. I had my arms all the way out to play it. So this is a comfortable size for me. It's actually an accident, a wonderful accident that I'm a violist. When I was a student in middle school, I was asked if I wanted to learn how to play the cello, and pragmatic, a child as I was, I couldn't imagine carrying it on a school bus. So I said, without really knowing what a viola was, do you have anything in a smaller size? So here I am, I'm a violist. So I'm really happy to be a violist. Fritz was talking about the glories of the violin, and the viola has its glories too, especially in the string quartet repertoire. We fill out a lot of the color and harmony in the quartet literature, and we also, well, when the second violinist surrenders their role as the engine, we can also be the engine too. But we have similar roles between second violin and viola, and we often communicate together in the quartet with that role. But, viola also has soloistic capabilities. Not so often. It's not a brilliant timbre, so it doesn't carry as well against an orchestra, but there are some rather successful viola soloists out there. And I should be able to remember one of them. William Primrose was a great soloist, and then there's this Russian guy who's, I can't remember his name, but there aren't that many, but they're out there. Pika Zuckerman was also made a solo career on the viola too. So, but what I'm going to play is a few movements from Bach cello suite, which was transcribed for viola, and Ben and I are going to share that suite. I'm going to start with the prelude, and then continue with the Allemande, which was a typical second movement for his suites. An Allemande was a dance form. Most of the movements, in fact, all of the movements in these suites were original dance forms, but then became instrumental. They were not, at that point, no longer meant to be danced to, but purely for listening. But they do have some of the structure of the dances to them. For instance, the courante, which is the third movement that I'll be playing, was a court dance, and couples would dance and hold hands, and it was almost like a square dance, that they would come together and then they'd hold hands, and there was this actual ritual in some of the courante dances where they would pantomime courtship, and they'd bow and they'd do that, and then they'd dance, and there'd be some rapid steps that you'll hear, and then they'd proceed along. So I will start with the prelude, and there's some contrapuntal writing in this that some of the notes, the bass notes, will be held a little longer, so hopefully they'll carry through. And if they don't, I hope you use your imagination. But you'll hear the chordal progressions throughout. So I hope you enjoy. Salon, which actually there's very little surviving about how that was actually danced, the dance steps. They don't seem to have much information on that, so perhaps that's why it became an instrumental piece.
That's fun.